Tuning in for some movie reviews. Film flickers and movie reviews. Let's hear those movie reviews. Film flickers and movie reviews. And action.
Hi Flickers. Today we're going on a little comedy special and reviewing Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. Wow. It stars Paul Reubens as the title character, and directed by Tim Burton, and also scored by Danny Elfman, of course. What a great setup. I love the pairing of those two. I love Danny Elfman, he's so good.
I think it's from other reviews we've done. It's no.
It's not a horror film.
It's not.
I mean, there are a little bit of jump scares in it. There are clowns. Yeah,
there are clowns, and they do. Yeah, Pee Wee's obviously got some kind of thing about clowns because they do come into nightmares a lot.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that bit.
I think it's no surprise that I'm not a huge fan of Danny Elfman's scores generally, but they match this film incredibly well. They do the bouncy themes he uses really do match the character of Pee Wee Herman.
Because he's a bit nuts.
He is nuts. Paul Reubens does an insane man very well, and he just.
The voice, isn't it?
It is the voice. But Pee Wee Herman, basically, Pee Wee Herman is basically a man-child. He's a guy who just never really grew up, and he doesn't really understand life as such.
What's that? Sorry, are you talking about my biography or? Oh no, we are talking about Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And
the similarities.
The similarities do not end there.
That's why I don't shave.
We apply that every morning. So yeah, he's a very childish character, and kind of everything in this world is all
still me.
Everything in this world is all kind of happiness and sunshine and joy until his bike gets stolen.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me. It's fine. That's all right. That's where the similarities end. I think my bike never got stolen. That's good. I didn't go on a big adventure. Definitely not with clowns. Oh geez, that was horrible. No, it is good. And obviously, this is from Paul Reubens' character, who he started out on a sketch show. So this is literally his big film debut, which is brilliant. It is crazy. It is really, really crazy, but it's so funny at the same time because it's so ludicrous. And as long as you don't go in with a serious mentality with this at all, you just allow it to just go as mad as it possibly can do. I mean, you are talking about Tim Burton for a start anyway, because straight after this he did Beetlejuice. So if you've seen Beetlejuice, then think of a much lighter version of a crazy character like Beetlejuice.
I'd say if you go with a combination of Beetlejuice and Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that's kind of that's basically where you are with Pee Wee Herman. I mean, it is. Yeah. If you go into this film and you're expecting some kind of high class, intellectual comedy, then you're in the wrong film. This is slapstick, wacky humor at its best. And it really is that at its best. And I love that kind of humor anyway. I'm British, but slapstick comedies kind of are our thing.
But it really gets you as well. Like there are certain things where you're going along it, and it completely takes you out of it. Like a couple of things. I don't want to spoil it because it is actually really fun to watch. There were some really, really laugh out loud moments because we were both cracking up when we watched it, and I think we both I missed something whilst I was cracking up to something else, and you were like, oh no, but it's so funny. There is a laugh a minute, which is great. Good timings on that, really.
It is. I mean, I've watched this film countless times, but it still makes me laugh just as much every time. It's clever, and I tell you, it's not an intellectual comedy. It is in its own way. It's very clever in its comedy and the way it portrays Pee Wee, where he does kind of come across with this childlike wonder to situations. Like there's he's very his bike is his main thing, and he goes to his bike shop a lot. And there's the woman working there. He wants to date Pee Wee, and he just doesn't. It's not in his wheelhouse. It just doesn't. It doesn't come anywhere in his universe.
She stood out to me more because of her voice, and I recognised that from Tommy from Rugrats. And I was kind of like, I got the name wrong when I said it first. I said Charlie. It's like no, it's Tommy. But it was weird just to hear that voice, but to actually see a face to it. And she's very pretty as well. She's not like that toothless kid on Rugrats, which is an ugly face. I mean, amazing animation, but yeah, it was just amazing just to kind of have that voice and actually put a face to that voice as well. I've never seen it before. And yeah, it's really interesting the way they play with that relationship type way as well. There's he's not particularly drawn to her, he's not lusting after anything. It's her last kind of interest in him, and he's kind of not shunning her, but kind of not really seeing the connection.
It's not something that he's basically. It's just not something he's interested in. It's not something that enters into his world. That's all it is, and it's
It does play with stereotypes a lot, and kind of, but then that's what Tim Burton loves to kind of do, is like he takes the suburban, it's always a suburban sort of setting at some point, and kind of twists it and just shows the ludicrousy of a lot of the situations and the way people are in these kind of environments. And I love it. I always love when he does that kind of thing and turns it on its head and shows how ridiculous it is, really.
Yeah, this is an absolutely charming and wonderful comedy, and it is completely and utterly nuts. And if you don't laugh at it, then I don't know, you must be made of stone.
There's something dead inside.
Definitely. Buy it. I mean, it is a film you can just go back to again and again and again. It is definitely worth owning.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend owning it. It's definitely one to add to a collection. So I think I have got a box set of something of like Tim Burton stuff, and I know it's got to be in there somewhere. Not that I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton or anything.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye, Flickers.
Bye.